Hello. For many senior project managers who are managing portfolios or programs or C-suite executives who run organizations that have multiple projects across a wide geography, being able to keep an eye on all of these projects at once can be really challenging. Projects by themselves have a lot of details that you need to keep track of. How much more if you then have to keep track of details from across a large portfolio? Bankole simplifies this really well for you with our cluster feature. So if you go into Bankole, you sign in and you go to clusters, you will see projects that or clusters rather, that include multiple projects, and you can add projects to your cluster depending on how you want to view that. So let's look at this cluster, for instance. Now there's only one project here, so there's not a lot of data, but I can quickly come here and add more projects into that cluster. So let me select that. Let me select that. And one more. Let's say 403. So when I add those projects to the cluster, you would immediately see them above here. And then you see the cluster information starts to get really interesting. So I can say with certainty that, with these 4 projects in the cluster, I'm at 9% completion across the cluster. That may vary from one project to the other, but this is cumulative information. So pulling projects into a cluster allows you to view all of the details and see how that portfolio is performing. This is an interactive element, so I can look at how projects are performing over the time frame, actual, what is planned, and performance for that cluster. I can look here and see all of the activities that have not started, those that are in progress, and those that have been completed, again, across the cluster. Images will display here, and then here I can see tasks that are behind schedule. So this gives me across cluster visibility. If I do want to go and see the individual projects in the cluster, I can then click on projects and I can look at all of them. I can see all of the members across that cluster, everyone who's involved in any project in that cluster. I can look at all of the documents in that cluster. I can look at them on the basis of individual projects or documents that are shared across the cluster. And then photos, of course. Again, individual projects can have their own photos, and then photos that are shared across the cluster. So for a project manager who's got multiple projects and wants to just see performance across those projects, or for a C-suite executive in an organization building projects, multiple projects, sometimes across a wide geography, and you just need oversight to be able to see all of those projects on one dashboard. A cluster feature gives you just that ability.